Welcome to 1941 YouTube Radio Theater, brought to you by the Pennsylvania Railroad. Pennsylvania Railroad, don't stand me still. And welcome back to Cygnet's Fantastic Voyage. This week's episode is Episode 3, Landfall. Last time, our characters and our plucky heroes sailed through a mysterious arch and are now into an unknown world. What will happen next? Will our characters make their way home? Find out on tonight's continuation of the Cygnet's Fantastic Voyage.
Welcome back to Voyage of the Cygnet, and last time we've certainly had some interesting adventures. You guys sailed through a storm and then through a magical arch, and you're in unknown waters. Will our players ever get home? The Lord only knows, as they go further and further from 1983 Los Angeles. Right. Our scene opens just as about one day later after the sailing through the arch. You guys, I need everybody here to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ready?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Pardon?
Let me grab my...
4. I got a 4.
That sucks.
I got a
What do
15.
you mean that's
22.
Jason, that's rough, buddy. Camilla, what'd you get?
7?
Alright. Camilla, you are taken ill for, you are currently ill below decks, but you can still walk. And you've been,
Okay.
Jason, you are violently ill
Oh no.
from the effects of going through the gate and your newfound talents, powers.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Your
Knowledge? Would you call it knowledge?
yeah, abilities. Let's call it that.
Works.
Sam, you actually feel much better. You just feel invigorated, and you're actually finding yourself much stronger. Douglas, pretty much everything's, you don't feel no different.
Yay.
So, does anybody want to roll perception as the ship is sailing along?
Roll perception. I want to roll perception.
I'll roll perception.
Everybody roll perception.
I got a 5.
11? Nat 20.
Oh, wow.
So I get a 24 total.
Okay, look. Most of you just feel like there's something, off with the pirates. Camilla, you realize something.
What?
They're a lot more chipper, swaggering. Their clothes are suspiciously clean. Swan looks absolutely immaculate. He looks like every bit the almost storybook pirate captain.
What the F's wrong with everyone?
And yeah, everyone is also they're just sailing along, and there's a lot of singing. Songs that don't really they're very stereotypical. For instance, you hearing "Yo ho, the pirate life, the flag of skull and bones, a merry hour, a hemp and rope and a hay for Davy Jones. We're sailing on the seven seas, what better life is there? And John best beware, and better best beware. Yo ho, the pirate life, the flag of skull and bones, a merry hour, a hemp and rope and a hay for Davy Jones. Like, these guys are almost like Broadway level good at singing suddenly.
Fascinating.
And you also notice that the ship looks a lot cleaner and neater. Almost like a movie set.
Okay, the portal did something weird.
Something weird to us did something weird to them. Okay.
Yes. In fact, they seem very merry. They're very
Do they
merry
seem more
pirates.
friendly?
Very merry pirates. I see.
Two of you might get this reference.
Oh, right. Oh.
Oh.
I think I get it.
Yes. So as a result,
that's
the ship goes sailing along, and what are you guys? The two of you who are sick, unfortunately, are recovering. But Douglas and Sam, what have you guys been doing as the ship has found a new lease of life? Quite literally.
Doing some fishing, trying to catch some fish.
All right. Roll me an intelligence.
Fudge. I just dropped my dice. I got a 14.
14. Let me roll to see what you catch.
A shark. Make him catch a shark.
You catch something actually very familiar
Maybe
to you. And you've managed to hook, and this is fun because now we get a little bit of extra RP. You managed to hook into something that absolutely takes your line and nearly pulls you over the side. Roll strength.
Oh, sweet.
I wonder if it's the dolphin.
That's an 18.
Okay, what you managed to hook, you felt a sudden ram on the bait, and then a grab, and it was gone. And then you managed to haul up, amazingly, something that looks to you like a bull shark, except the colors are wrong. The thing
Get the club!
The thing is dark blue with a white belly and has and the fins are curved inward.
The heck kind of
And has a
shark
sharp
is
dorsal
this?
fin. The crew goes,
I've never seen anything like this.
don't know. Dampier goes, can you just hold the thing after you guys have presumably clubbed the thing to death, like proper pirates? Dampier says, before you butcher it, can I draw it?
Yes, of course. You can draw it, my friend.
So Dampier is in his journal quickly sketching down this shark. He says, it looks like a bull shark, actually. Just strangely different. Maybe some new form of subspecies.
Maybe I licked some radiation and then he became a super shark.
What's radiation?
It's a fun thing. It tastes like a banana.
Bananas, you
Hang on.
say? Bananas equal radiation.
No more.
What
Actually,
is...
wait. Hang on.
Oh, tell him everything. Tell him everything. Tell him about the bomb.
No, don't tell him anything. Don't tell him anything.
What sort of bomb?
Don't tell him anything.
Let's just say, you see that? Is there an island nearby?
No, it's like the empty... It is clear horizons.
Ha! You can't say anything.
Oh, I can. So you know England?
Yes.
So they built a very big bomb. It could wipe out an entire fleet in a matter of seconds.
Can destroy
What sort of infernal machine is that? That sounds horrible. It should never be built. Where's
Well,
the
it
honor?
already has.
Well, should we get on the authentic history or like a twisted version of history?
Twisted like a pretzel.
Well,
No,
there's
no.
The Holy Roman Empire actually built it, but the English stole it and dropped it on it.
How did they drop it? Did they use some sort of mortar?
Yes, a very big mortar.
Oh, must be the size of Westminster Abbey. That must have required a gargantuan vessel.
Oh, it did. It was a very large vessel. It was called Iowa. It was called the Iowa.
Iowa. What strange... Is it some sort of, like, slang term or innuendo? Is it
No,
one of those
it's
dad
literally
jokes?
just called Iowa. Yeah,
Does he know what that is? But he doesn't know. Never mind.
yeah. No, it's named after a province in the New World.
Oh! Is it in Massachusetts?
It's cool. It's close to Massachusetts. I'm pretty certain. I don't know where Iowa is.
Oh, so basically we somehow expanded into the Indian territory.
Oh,
Indian
England
territory.
took over everything.
Have you ever heard of Manifest Destiny?
No, although I've heard the divine right.
To explain it.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it just goes on steroids.
Good lord. Well, Britannia must definitely rule the waves in the future.
From sea to shining sea.
Fascinating.
The sun never sets on the British Empire.
You just see this like look of wonder and just goes, the wonders of science of the future.
Yeah, it
Oh, you have
was
no
mainly
idea.
done by people high on drugs.
Yeah.
You have
Nah.
no idea. Have you ever heard it's a telephone?
No, what is a
Don't.
telephone?
It lets you talk to anyone around the world. As
How?
long as they also have a telephone.
Oh, is it some sort of like looking glass? Like in the old
No.
Is it some sort of enchantment?
I guess you could say it's an enchantment.
Oh, we're gonna fuck history,
Oh,
alright.
so many masquerade violations. Dampier says, "Now,
Oh
if you'll
my
excuse me,"
gosh.
and he's actually takes out a little watercolor set and starts painting the shark's colors.
Hey, here's the thing. Back to the Future's never been released. We can mess with history because we don't know better.
No, but Twilight Zone has.
My character would have seen Twilight Zone. Jason would have seen Twilight Zone, and he doesn't care.
Wait, I need to find my ancestor and I need
He
to
wants
give
to
him
see
the.
how bad he can mess this up.
Oh, I'm
Anyway.
with you. I want to find my ancestor and give him watering numbers.
So, So, Sam, what have you been doing as the shark has been brought in?
Probably been looking inwards myself, trying to figure out where this sudden arcane knowledge might have come from.
Roll Arcana.
Just 17.
Okay, now roll me a history.
8.
Something very strange with reality. As in, something perhaps... Maybe something parallel universes that may have different physics or different worlds. Maybe there's some conjunction of spheres. You don't really know. But you know that that there's now this almost Don Quixote level of chivalry inside of you. This desire to help and defend the innocent, and the willingness and ability to beat 10 shades of crap out of any comers that come after the poor, the innocent, and the lost. As well as a surprising amount of combat knowledge as well.
Okay.
And you seem to have memories of sort of a lady in white with gold, but you don't know anything else. Anyway, that's all you really know. You saying something, Sam? You cut out for a moment.
No,
Pardon?
I am not.
So, those of you who are sick, roll me a either endurance or strength. I.e. Camilla and Jason.
Two.
You have no luck.
16?
Camilla, you were able to go on
What
to
the heck?
deck, on deck without assistance. Jason is still violently ill.
I'm dying.
I'm so sorry.
Who has arcane? Help me.
You mean healing?
Whatever it is.
Medicine?
Yes.
I mean, I have a +2 if you're willing to risk a bad roll.
Our healer isn't present. I just realized. Our healer is sick as well.
I mean, I also have a Cure Wounds spell, but I don't know if we know we can do magic yet. Can we do magic yet?
You suspect.
That's not fair.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
so you I guess you're then taking care of Jason, Camilla.
Yeah, I'll help him.
Jason,
If he promises to stop ruining the future.
Never!
Jason, what are you babbling in the midst of a fever?
Oh, no.
Galaga.
Pardon?
Galaga. I'm talking about video games. Arcade cabinets.
That's perfect. Alright, now. So, the ship is going along merrily, and that's when somebody says, "Oi! The food's gone!" And the entire ship just pauses.
What do they mean the food's gone?
It's gone! The barrels are there, but it's empty!
What do you
Kids
mean?
have gone through all the rations so fast.
He looks really confused and terrified, and then just suddenly the doors fly open, and you see Swan just goes, "The food's gone? Oh dear, this won't do at all. What? How much food do we
Can I
have
pipe
left?"
up in a fever dream and go, but why is the rum gone?
Swan face. What do you guys do?
Oh dear.
I offer Swan another Milky Way.
Dampier stops painting the shark as the man says, "Well, we got meat at least." Okay, Swan says, "and that lasts us how long again?" There's a pause.
Well, who can do basic division?
Do you guys want to roll intelligence to see how much the shark will feed you guys?
Oh, this ain't good. I rolled a 6.
It'll feed everybody for a week.
Oh yeah.
And that's when Claire comes onto deck after learning the food has run out and disappeared.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Also, Jason is violently ill. Do you think you could help him?
Can you repeat that?
Jason is violently ill. Do you
I'm
think you can help him?
violently ill. Heal me.
Oh, yeah.
Like Raven.
I can try. I can try my best.
Try. Do it.
I can only do so much. I am not God.
Claire, what healing spells do you have?
I have a +2 of medicine. That's as much as I got. I got bare basic.
Face palms.
But if you want me to roll for it, I'll do it.
I mean, if you want to.
I'll do it. Maybe my middle child skills and having to watch my older sister will be of help. Well, that's a 22 right there, so boom.
Oh, okay,
Hooray!
channeling some
This is like the SWAT guys with the boat all over again.
like ancient knowledge and something you don't really understand, as well as your modern medical knowledge from having heard and looked over your sister's shoulder when she was studying for her nursing exams. You managed to bring Jason out of the fever, and Jason is weak but able to at least stand and walk around, almost as if by magic.
Nice.
I go over and I lean on Douglas and I go, "Did I say anything stupid?"
My friend, I can't say anything on that because I say a lot of stupid crap.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah. Hey, we still gotta tell them about the Cola Wars and how it led to the death.
It's probably a good
No,
idea.
we don't need to
Yeah.
tell them anymore. We've had this
You need to tell
discussion.
them everything.
No.
The only
Um,
type
we just
of
told her
war I
about
will
the
permit you to
atomic
tell them
bomb.
about is the cola wars, and
That's
that's a stretch.
that's when you notice Sawkins and some of his pirates start gathering, and Sawkins got an axe in his hand, and he's got his one hand basically stroking the blade, almost like a psychopath.
I look at him
Interesting.
and I
And he's
say,
looking at
"Are we
Swan.
garden party this, or what else is going on?"
He's looking at Swan and just thinking, "Was anybody want to roll perception?"
Yes.
I'll do it.
I can try.
We need perception. I feel like I know what he's thinking.
I got an 18 on perception.
Perception.
I got a
17?
dirty
Unnatural
20.
20.
Are your dice,
Unnatural
I got a
20.
6.
Claire? Murder is what you think.
Of
Douglas,
course.
Jason, and Sam, you think mutiny's probably about to go down. Camilla, Swan's
Yes.
rather fat.
Right.
Oh God.
And we're out of food.
No.
Except for the shark.
Everyone
Cannibals
protect
going
him.
to cannibals.
Will only
I
feed
just
Everyone
look at him and
protect him
say,
unless you
"Are we
want
gonna
to kill
donner
him
party
immediately."
this or what?"
the shark will only feed you guys for about a day. And just as Sawkins
Oh,
starts taking a
shit. We
couple
need to
steps
find-
forward, licking his lips.
No, we should not donner party this. This is a major taboo.
Hey,
No.
Let's donner party this. Whoa!
No!
A shout
So I
comes from
checked. None of us are in Cannibal Town, so let's stop this.
A shout comes from the topmast. Sail ho! The entire crew is electrified, for lack of a better term. They all bolt straight up. You see Swan take out a giant spyglass and go, "A ship! A Spaniard! Bring her
Is that good
about!
or bad?
Set every stitch canvas! We need his food!"
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I guess
I guess
raiding
I'm gonna-
someone for food is better than what they were going to resort to.
The pirates immediately start
Mm.
running towards the sails. Are you guys gonna help with set more sails on the ship? What are you guys gonna do to prepare for the battle?
Am I fit?
I'm gonna
to
climb up
sail?
into my firing post.
All right,
Grab my weapons.
all right.
I also grab weapon.
I will ritually bind my katana to me.
Perfect.
I start helping with the sails.
All right. Despite your weakened strength, roll me a sailing check.
Do I get any add-ons?
Your dex.
7. What is up with the electronic dice today?
Your 7. Basically, you struggle, and you really just the lack of strength and the sickness is really hurting.
Great.
Oh wow, the Cygnet starts gaining and tearing after this, every stitch canvas flying. Men start grabbing
We're hungry.
What?
We're hungry.
Yep, men start grabbing weapons, and then a call comes, "Beat to quarters, lads!" Swan is standing in the quarterdeck in all his finery, hands on his hips like some sort of conquering hero. Dampier is on the quarterdeck next to him. And Sawkins is on the gun deck. He is shouting, 1, 2, run out with sword, 3, 4, run out lower grape shot, make ready fuses! You guys want to man your battle stations?
Yep.
Yes.
Person your battle stations,
Sure.
but yes.
Wait, Camilla, what'd you say?
I think you mean person your battle stations.
In this year,
We're
or
not
it's
all
still-
men.
It's in this year. It's still man, and by tradition, it's still man. Don't look at me. It's the U.S. Navy.
Who cares? Okay.
I could say
Technicality,
beat to
it's okay.
quarters. There. That's there.
Okay, there we go.
That's older and general neutral. Gender. Oh, I cannot speak today. General neutral. Whatever. It's
Gender
acceptable.
neutral.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway. You guys run out the guns, and the ship starts gaining. That's when the ship you guys see starts coming into view. And let me get to production pics. There we are. Albums. This is the ship you guys see. Does anybody want to roll a history on this?
I'll do it.
Roll a history.
I'll roll an
I can
image
try.
search on this.
Under 12.
I got an 8.
I got 6.
I got
I
a
got a
17.
Douglas, this looks like the Santa Maria to you. All of you have no clue what this thing is. It looks old. Even older than your ship.
Do I have a spyglass since I'm up top?
No, but you have height advantage. And that's why you're able to say it looks like the Santa Maria.
It looks like a Santa Maria!
The
I
pirates,
want...
there's some pauses as somebody says, "Oi, ain't that a carrack?"
No, no.
And
No.
Swan just says, "It's no matter, it's a ship, and it's got provisions." I don't
Copy
know how
that.
it got out here and what a carrack is doing out here, but it's probably Spaniards, because we're in the Pacific, and the only people in the Pacific are us and the Spaniards. He says with complete confidence, obviously lying through his teeth.
Oh, we're gonna die.
I would like to give him a I can sense your BS expression.
Swan does not care. He's just like the full self-confidence. Nothing possibly could go wrong with this treatment. As
Well,
the
yeah,
gun-
because if something goes wrong, we're eating him. So
yeah, as the guns.
Oh my god, we're not eating a person.
I want to eat him.
What's wrong with long
No.
Oh, why not? I've heard the flesh is delicious.
Do the
I
roar.
heard
Eat
we
your
taste
Mars
like
bar.
pork. Hey, tell
That's-
that to your character. I heard we taste like pork.
Oh my god, okay. Well, you
Thought
know
the
what?
phrase was it-
Y'all can eat them.
Cygnet.
I will starve. I will starve, and you guys can eat my body. How about that? I will not become a Wendigo. No, thank you.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Wendigo?
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
just
be
say
it.
like that.
Probably because of my Midwestern accent.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's get to shooting, folks.
All right. The ship draws alongside, and Swan says, "Hoist our colors and the boarding pennant." The cross of St. George flies up the flagstaff along with a crimson privateer's pennant. And a single boom of a swivel gun rings out as a warning shot. A flag on the other ship runs up. Do any of you want to roll history?
I got it.
Or
I'll roll history again. Let's see what I come up with.
I got a
Got 19.
17.
come on. 17.
I got a 9 again.
This doesn't look Spanish. The flag looks almost suspiciously Germanic.
The fuck?
It's got
Oh,
a mermaid.
crap.
It's green
Uh-oh.
with a black mermaid and a single white star in the corner.
Interesting.
Swan then
Well-
shouts with a speaking trumpet, "In the name of the king, strike your sails. You are now a fair prize of the privateer Cygnet." That's when an accent comes back. "No. We are the Minrathad Merchant Guild. You should know better than to mess with us, pirate.
Do I get a bead on this guy with my rifle?
Roll perception.
Ooh, shit. I might not be able to do this. Perception, you say? Let me get my thing up. Let me fix it. Let me get it. I got a 16.
16.
Yes.
Oh! Yeah, no, this guy's standing broadly on the deck. He also looks incredibly slender with milky white skin.
Alright, big boy. I got you, my side.
Before you guys can do anything, suddenly 4 white streaks come from the other ship and slam into sailors. One nearly misses Swan and strikes the helmsman.
No!
And you just hear Swan go,
Well, that's not a
"Oh,
good sign."
shit!"
Frank, I'm gonna take a shot then.
Alright, at the guy who shouted?
Yeah.
Alright, roll.
Oh, shit. Well, then, that is... a 25.
You straight up headshot the guy with a crack of musket smoke.
Oh, they're gonna be happy. I have a very special feat for this.
He is
I
dead.
Yay! I gotta reload. Well, I don't have to reload my weapon. I have gunner.
Right. Everybody, roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
I got a nat 20. Yay!
12.
Big number, big number. 16.
Oh, that's a good number.
I got a 17.
I got a 3. Oh, wait, no, a 5. I got a 5.
Where's the
7?
dice I gave you?
Who got above?
Jason?
Did anybody get above?
That is packed away with my stuff right now.
Who got 17?
I did.
Alright.
Oh, for Jason.
Above 15.
Wait, did I miss anything? It got really quiet for a minute.
No, I'm doing the.
I did 2 on my end.
Okay.
I was just doing turn order. Who got above 15?
Not me.
I
I
got a 16.
Alright.
I got
Sam, what'd you get?
12.
Alright, perfect. Douglas, you will be going first.
Well, I would take another shot.
Alright, at what?
Well, let's see here. I guess I'll roll a perception check, see if I can find someone important.
Alright.
It's okay. I got a 12.
12. You see the helmsman on a tiller.
That'll do it.
And
I'm gonna
you
take a shot at him.
also see a lot of other people with longbows. They're in this very strange looking, ornate silver armor.
What the hell?
This-
Why do they have longbows? That makes no sense.
Longbows. Ha! I can be useful. I have that.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright, you're gonna shoot the helmsman?
Yep.
Alright, roll. because you're at long range. So
Yeah, trying to figure out trying to do some math. Do 21, dirty.
I cannot roll tonight. He is hit. Roll damage.
What's the DC? What's the damage dice?
I posted it in the main hall chat.
Okay.
It is under Jezile because nobody makes Buccaneer gun stats.
Where the heck is it? Where is it? Here. Flintlock, musket. Oh wait, no.
Jezile, 1d8 piercing plus Dex
Okay.
modifier, and your damage modifier as well.
Ooh, that is 6 damage.
6 damage. This man reels under the shot. Let's see if he drops the helm. No, he does not drop. No, he does not stand away from the tiller, and the enemy ship remains on course.
Darn it.
Shoot.
That is your turn. Now it is Captain Swan's turn of all things, because he rolled a 19.
Oh no, what's he gonna do?
It's a turn.
Swan is going to use his ability command, and he's going to yell. He's going to give his turn to the forward swivel gunners. I believe, did I post the map? I posted the deck layout in production pics. So you can see the 2 forward swivel guns on her. The swivel guns will hit. And you see a spray of blood from the other ship's stern as the rounds get a stern rake. Alright, now they've got to do their reloads. Alright. Next up, Claire.
Okay. I don't have anything in my weaponry for long distance, though.
There's some swivel guns. You can join in helping one of the gun crews load and fire.
Okay. I guess I can try that.
Or you can help with get the ship. Or actually, no. I just realized the ship isn't alongside the enemy yet, so you can help get the ship alongside the enemy.
Okay, I choose that one because I have a feeling I'm not good with a gun. My stuff is for hand-to-hand combat or short-range bow and arrows. So.
Got it. Roll sailing check, which is dexterity, and
Dexterity. Okay.
you are proficient in sailing, so you get your proficiency bonus.
Heck yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna say I love you guys.
You said it's
by
dexterity.
6 weeks.
So that's.
Or no. It's been.
I got a 16.
All right. Perfect. The Cygnet manages to draw alongside the enemy ship. On the way in, you make out the name Arundel
Oh, lovely.
on the stern. Registered in,
Way too early.
it says Arundel, and the name and the port, and there's actually a registration port on the stern that says Minrofad in bold letters. Like,
I'm gonna yell over to my people. Do we know a Minrafad?
What? As the men are too busy loading the guns.
I tried.
All right. Suddenly, from the enemy ship. Oh God, I'm sorry. A
No,
massive
what?
ball of fire slams into the Cygnet's bow, sending wood and railing, and the front bow is on fire. Men are screaming and fall into the water. Everybody who is on the bow section, roll me dexterity saving throw, please.
Am I on the bow?
Yeah, where's the bow?
It's at the front with the 2 swivel guns. It's also where the galley is and the crew's quarters.
Okay, then I
So we're
get. Oh,
probably
I guess.
there, aren't we? I'll just roll a dexterity just in case.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I'll do
I got
that
a
too.
dirty 22.
Okay.
Dex. Give me 1 minute. 4.
17.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go dig around and see if I can find that set of dice.
Oh.
When in doubt, change the dice.
Okay.
Yep, that's my strategy. That's why I
I'll
have
be back in 5 minutes.
15. Ouch. Wait a minute. Have it. Whew. Okay. Never mind. Having the damage, Claire and Camilla take 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Jason! Oh.
I think Jason went to go get new dice.
Went to go find other dice.
Well, Jason just... I'm pretty certain Jason's down.
Like dead down or like knocked out or?
Knocked out
It
because
goes down.
26 damage.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage.
And the ship's on fire,
Yeah, I
too.
think Jason's tricky.
Lovely.
We'll give Jason a turn when they return.
Maybe we should have picked the manipulate water spell. Wait, that's a spell, right?
Okay, I'm back and I brought the dice.
Jason, you just took 26
Horrible
damage from a
fate
fireball.
Has my character suffered. What?
You just took...
Horrible fate has my character suffered.
You took 26 damage
What?
from a fireball.
I have 24 health points.
I rolled really good.
What do you mean you rolled really good? I'm dead. I'm over dead.
No, you're unconscious.
I'm unconscious. You just
Yeah,
said
because
I
I've
take
rolled twice your hit
26
points to
damage.
kill you outright.
So am I just unconscious? How much hit points do I take?
All of them, and you basically are on death saving throws, which, unless somebody gets you up, heals you and gets you up, and has a stabilization. I'm sorry, it's how the dice happened.
Jason's not having a wonderful time.
That's why I switched
No.
dice. Somebody help me.
Alright, it is
Okay,
now,
I can try to roll for health.
it's now Camilla's turn.
Oh.
The front half of the bow section of the ship is on fire, and Jason is down.
I don't know what to do about this. Let's see. Because I don't have a way to put out the fire.
There's water
I can
buckets
try
around
to
the
heal
ship to
Jason.
put out fires.
Oh, okay. I'll grab I'll grab a water bucket and start putting out the fire.
Alright. Roll.
All right. Roll what? Just a flat d20?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also gonna switch out my dice. I got a 2.
Okay.
Dude.
You
Do
do
I
not
just spill the water over myself instead?
You do not actually put out the fire, and you take 4 fire damage,
4 fire damage? Okay.
and you are now on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop, drop, and roll for the rest of my turn.
Alright. I will say that that does it because you were educated actually how to deal with being on fire, unlike most of these poor pirates.
Well, now they know because they saw me do it and it worked.
They are on fire! Actually, what's... Okay, well, this just cut the firepower. Okay, this is bad. Sam, it is your turn!
Oh, what?
You were at the guns, right? In the midships?
Yes,
Alright,
I was midship.
the enemy is in sight. You can fire.
I was gonna run up to the front and cast Bless on Camilla, Claire, and myself.
All right. You can do that. All right. You run from your gun, much to the surprise of your crew, and then suddenly there's a flash of magic. As suddenly there's this blessing, and you hear this almost magical music in your head, and a cry, distant cry in your skull of "For the lady!"
That adds a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws for the next minute.
Perfect. All right. It is now Dampier's turn. Dampier is going to go for the quarterdeck. I need better dice, just so I can actually see the blasted numbers. Turns out gold on the fine gold lettering on the etched galaxy background, not a good choice. All right, that is. Dampier starts getting the fire under control. Yep, Dampier basically goes, "To me! Quickly! Go to get the fire under control!" And he throws water on you, Camilla, and starts throwing water on the fire. The fire will not spread.
I thought I stopped, dropped, and rolled, and it worked.
No, but he also douses you in water.
Oh, okay.
You're
So
still
I
on
can win
fire.
now.
Now, it is Sawkins' turn. And be very glad you guys haven't picked on Sawkins.
Why?
Sawkins yells, "Fire those she-bears!" And apologies for listeners. And the back 3 guns on the Cygnet thunder out. Oh wow. You just see a line of the archers on the other ship just get eviscerated. And then there's this creaking, and the back mast with the triangle sail falls over. All right, Jason, it is your turn. You are on death saving throws. Roll me a d20, please.
Do I get advantage?
No.
Come on, buddy. Come
Oh wait,
on.
I'm not using the online dice. I'm using real life dice. Okay. 11?
All right, mark 1 in the non-death category.
Yay, baby Jason.
Okay.
Not today.
All right. Now it's the turn of the Mineralthad's crew, or the ship of the Arendelle. Oh wow. Okay. What's left of the archers? A hasty shot of arrows just start peppering the deck, and part of the ship, and the ship basically a lot of the arrows miss and fly over the rail. A couple of others just pepper the side and get stuck into the wood. They are beautiful arrows with white feathers. They look very standardized. All right. That's more like it.
Whose
And
turn is it now?
I'm still working on the Mineralthad's crew. On the Mineralthad guild.
Do I get to have another saving throw?
Not yet.
These guys are weird.
More arrows come.
Oh, no.
Everybody in the bow, except for Jason, roll me a dex saving throw, please.
Do I need to roll
Good
one?
one.
You're up top. They're ignoring the top set for some reason. Almost like they
Oh.
don't know about
Dex.
it.
16.
I got a 9.
Claire?
I'm double checking my mental math. I got a 7.
Alright.
Sucked.
Claire, take 5 damage. Sam, take 5 damage. Arrows slam into you guys, and you're knocked off your feet.
Oh, wonderful.
Sam, the arrow slam thud into your breastplate and quilted armor, and actually, you feel a bit of trickle of blood.
And
Alright, it is now top of the round. Douglas! What do you want to do?
Gonna take another shot.
Alright, do you want to roll
I'm
perception, or are you just going to start shooting at the archers or the helmsman?
I'll roll perception.
Alright.
That is a 22.
Okay, you see this very slender-looking woman with tight-fitting clothes, but a very flowing skirt that's got this almost star-like pattern to it. And she has this she has a circlet of sterling silver around her hair, and she has pointy ears.
Is that an elf?
And you see this glowing
Elf.
on her hands.
Should I
Elf with
take a
magic.
shot? I mean, I could kill the guy. Hang on, how badly damaged is the helmsman?
The helmsman is still standing, but he's leaning on the tiller.
I could take another shot, kill him. I'm gonna shoot the helmsman,
Alright, roll.
but I have my journal and I'm gonna write down her figure and everything.
That's gonna take you the full turn if you write that down in the middle of combat.
Oh shit. Brain, remember. Wait, let me see here. All right, I'm gonna pop a shot. At that helmsman.
Alright, I feel like if this was a cinematic universe, you would have like focused in on the wizard and there'd be a perfect sight picture, but then you shifted to but then the barrel of the buccaneer gun shifts to the helmsman.
Knowing my luck, that I feel like shooting her is gonna turn out not well.
You've learned from my campaigns.
I feel like this hits. It's a 19 plus 8.
That will definitely hit. Roll me double damage,
He's
please.
dead.
$11.
You shoot the helmsman, and the helmsman falls to the deck with a clatter of armor. Oh shit! Another person immediately grabs onto the tiller to keep the ship from going. Off course.
I'm gonna die.
I rolled a nat
Okay,
20.
go down there and give him a piece of my mind. Okay, see, that's fair.
Alright, Swan.
Let me see what else I.
It's now Swan's turn. Swan is going to yell, "Shoot the bloody wizard!" And it's going to use command, because the crews on the forward swivel guns are dead, on the Buccaneers. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say Swan's going to use it on the waist guns, just to be particularly brutal. Worst gunners ever. That's more like it. Okay, 3 of the cannonballs go wide and fly over the rail. The third one hits. You see the wizard get showered in splinters, but then stand back up, glowing with this weird blue energy, as most of the archers and sailors on the other ship's foredeck are just gone. Alright, Claire, it is now your turn.
Okay. How close to death's door is Jason?
Bad.
Okay. I would like
Save
to give
me.
up my turn to try to save him. I can't guarantee
Yay.
anything,
Roll medicine.
but I can try. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Okay, let me re-roll. Alright, I got a 15, and then plus medicine is another 2, so that's 17.
Jason, you are now stabilized on 1 hit point, but you're still unconscious. You'll have to roll to become conscious again. You have 1 hit point. Congratulations, Claire.
Live!
Alright. It's now the wizard's turn.
Oh no.
Oh no. Please don't kill us.
We're just a bunch of high school children.
You realize you're of age in
someone
this
find
era,
a white-
right?
Yes, in this era, but we're not from this era.
Yeah, someone find some white fabric quickly.
You just see Swan, you see 3 darts come from the wizard. You see one strike Sawkins, and he rips the thing out and screams. A third one slams into the helmsman, killing the helmsman. And a second slams into Swan. Yeah, Swan gets hit and knocked down. Swan then crawls back up to the quarterdeck railing, and props himself up and basically screams, "You bloody bastards!" And funny enough, the pretense of all his high-to-do and fancy merchant accent is gone. He's very angry. Camilla, it is your turn.
Gonna go try to save Swan before he bleeds out, and we are left with mutiny.
Again.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Also, the front half of the ship is still
Or
on fire.
you could just complete the mutiny and let him die.
The front half of the ship is still on fire, by the way.
okay, but there's no guarantee that we end up being the ones in charge if there is a mutiny, though. Would you really trust some of these pirates at the helm?
It is with enough charisma.
I don't have enough charisma for that, and I don't know about the rest of you.
You have tiny little baby
Anyway, considering
kids
how-
afraid to do anything.
considering
You're
how-
afraid to change
Anyway, I'm
history.
gonna go try to save Swan for better judgment.
All
In my
right.
best judgment. That's a medicine check.
Yes.
16.
You manage to stop the bleeding, and Swan says, "Why, thank you, dear lady." And she says, "Keep 'em spitting, lass."
Uh-huh.
Sam, your turn.
Is the enemy ship perhaps within 30 feet?
It is.
Can I Misty Step to the wizard?
Yes, you can.
Sam, I don't think that's a good idea, buddy.
Alright, I am now next to the wizard, and I will attack them with my sword.
Wait, did you cast blessing on yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a 9.
The wizard, with this almost Catwoman-like reflexes, dodges back and turns to face you.
I will action surge into it again.
Okay.
That is a 19.
That will hit.
For 12 damage.
Roll me another d10, please.
1.
1?
Yes.
Oh, blast. She reels as you slash her with the katana. This trumpet, there's this trumpet music that is dun da da, dun da da, dun da da, dun da da, dun da dun dun da. And the joy of battle fills your head. For great deeds of arms shall be done this day. And now, it is Dampier's turn. Dampier is going to take his men and he's going to try and put out the fire. He succeeds in putting out the fire.
Yay!
He's covered in soot and says, "Everyone all right?"
No.
All right.
Do I
It is
get
You're
now,
to-
unconscious. You can't answer.
it's now Sawkins' turn. His gunners are going to reload. And the guns are reloaded and are run out for another broadside. Jason, Roll me an endurance, please. Jason?
15.
15.
15.
You are back up with 1 hit point.
I was already at 1 hit point.
Right, you're back up. You're back conscious, though.
Yay!
Just try not to get hit again.
What did I miss?
All right.
The ship was on fire.
The Minrathad archers target the waist. And will hit. You see Sawkins tank an arrow to the shoulder and rip the thing out. You see a couple of the gunners fall dead. The entire port side of the gun deck has arrows sticking out of the gunnels and the deck. Right, and now it is top of the round. Douglas.
I guess I'm gonna take a shot at the wizard.
Roll.
Okay, that's good. Oh, that's okay. 22.
That will hit. Roll damage.
$12.
All right. The wizard, Sam, you see the wizard in front of you reel as she gets gut shot, and then just as there's magic still flowing from her, she still stands. But there is blood and magic pouring from her. It is now Swan's turn. And Swan is still up, and he's going to use command to have the waist guns, or the forward guns, remand and reload and fire. That will hit. Sam, roll me a dex saving throw, please.
4. Wait, that's actually a 6.
Oh. Now roll me a d20, please.
I rolled a 10.
Good. You're not dead. What is that? 2, 8, 7, 10, 17, 18. You take 18 damage from shrapnel and splinters as you're knocked to the deck.
Okay.
The wizard, you just see her just get showered in shrapnel, and she looks like a porcupine now. A wooden porcupine.
Dead. She's dead.
Yes, you did.
She is very dead. All right.
Oh, yay.
And the enemy ship strikes her colors and surrenders. They have failed their morale check horribly.
Yay.
Be glad they did not roll nat 1 on the morale check.
I have captured the ship.
All right. Let me just get the music back. Or the ambience back. Where is it? Grappling hooks are thrown, and the two ships come to a complete stop. The battle is over. The enemy crew is rounded up and placed into the center deck under armed guard. What do you guys want to do with the capture? You see Swan go aboard the enemy ship as well.
I'm gonna
Yes,
come
follow
down and
Swan.
drop.
All right.
Yeah, follow Swan.
Yeah, I'm following Swan.
Feels
So
like
I'll
it could
be-
be a trap.
All of you are following Captain Swan. correct?
Yep.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Captain Swan walks to the main deck with all the prisoners and goes, "Good afternoon. I am Captain Charles Swan, late of London, and these are my fine and gallant company, a group of friends, as it were. And us being in interesting financial straits, and interesting provisional straits, and interesting material straits, we have need of all your food. But before we take that, we'd like to know everything about this vessel, what your cargo is, etc. And no harm will come to anybody as long as they remain at ease. Is that clear?" One of these armored individuals who has survived despite being wounded goes, You don't know who you're messing with. This is a Minrathad chartered guild ship. Minrathad will make you pay for this act of treason piracy."
What is many of that?
In
The
case
Minrathad
you haven't
trade
noticed,
guild.
we're nowhere near that.
Pardon, Camilla?
I said, in case you haven't noticed, we're nowhere near Minrathad.
We're only a day's sail from Arendi. You're in the main trade routes from Minrathad to Arendi. I'm surprised the Arendi Navy and their
okay.
fire ships haven't driven you off already.
Oh.
That's weird. Sir, do you know where LA is?
L.A. Is that an Alphatia, you doll? Are you Alphatian privateers? Funny, I didn't expect Alphatians stooped so low to use non-magic users.
Captain, can we kill Captain? I'm gonna yell to Swan. Hey, Captain, can we kill Captain Gobblegook over here? It's kind of
We're
boring.
not killing anyone.
We need
That's
to
not how
interrogate
this works.
Hey, they
We
just
can
gotta
interrogate
him.
humanely.
To find out where we are. To find
They
out.
have-
Well, we need to interrogate
they have
him.
surrendered.
That's what asking questions is for. We do not need to kill.
Yeah,
We
but
can
I mean,
interrogate
when you say
humanely.
The pirates start. Some of the buccaneers start crowding around with swords drawn. And Swan goes, "Now I'm afraid if you'll produce to continue to be insulted and continue this line of disagreeable line and thought, unfortunately we are going to have to get messy. You will not like that. I mean, these men can be very, very persuasive, and well, I think that for your long-term health, that would be most disagreeable. Don't you say?" Oh wow.
what did he say?
What?
The man goes, "Fine, pirate scum. You're in the main trade routes. We hail from Minrathad. Our cargo is our trade goods and tourist trinkets for the gift shops of Irindi, including something new called surfboards."
Oh wait, they got surfboards.
Which means they probably don't have food. It's not a lot of it.
We have food. We have enough. No, we have more than enough to get us to Irindi.
Bibs, y'all got nougat bars?
Nougat bars?
Yeah, it's like a
Chocolate.
Swan turns to you and just goes, "What is a nougat bar?"
Chocolate.
might have
Don't
one
worry
on
about
me.
it.
I might have one on me. I wanna search my pockets for a nougat bar.
Roll D20 at disadvantage because you've been handing out chocolate left, right, and center.
Eight.
You do not. Although your mouse friend
No.
your mouse friend is there and climbs from onto your arm and onto your shoulder.
Ed survived the battle.
Yes, I rolled for it. Ed is very much alive. A bit shaken, but
Yay!
happy. The cute little dormouse perches on your shoulder.
Hey.
Oh, buddy.
Dang it. We are not allowed to. Darn it, I wanted to kill someone today.
You don't get to kill Ed. Ed
Swan says,
will
"Wait,
live
you
forever.
only get to kill somebody."
If you kill Ed, you die.
Why would I want to kill Ed? Not a monster. Homicidal, yes, but I am not going to kill Ed. Also, who's that?
Ed is my little mouse buddy.
Oh, heck no, I ain't going to do that, Jason. I like Jason too much.
Right.
All right, so should we take a look and start looting?
Yeah, Swan says, well, they've been disagreeable, so we'll hold up, and for now they have not offered any resistance, but where is your captain? The elf in the armor just points shakily to the where the quarterdeck is, and there is a man slumped over the rail with a musket shot through his head.
I think that better than me.
Swan just goes,
Right.
right. Well, it seems we're going to have to search for money the old-fashioned way. Tear the ship apart, take anything that isn't nailed down, and bring tribars for what is. But leave the rigging intact. We are keeping to our word, and they are going to live. We are, after all, English.
Fair enough. I guess I'll go to the captain's quarter.
All right. So who's going where? Do you guys want to go to the hold, captain's quarters, crew's quarters?
I want to go look for nougat bars.
All right. So you want to go to the hold then, right?
Yes. Yes. Because
Alright.
they said to
No,
have
we-
surfboards.
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
into
go
the
to the
hold as
hold.
well.
All right. Who's going to the hold?
Yes, I will too.
So
I-
everybody but Douglas is going to the hold, correct?
Yeah, basically.
All right. Sam, can you roll me an Arcana real quick?
15.
You feel a strange draw. Like something whispering in your head, in a good way, towards the captain's quarters.
Okay, I will go to the captain's quarters then.
So, Jason, Camilla, Claire, we'll start with you guys going to the hold. Does anybody want to roll an investigation? You get into the
Yes.
hold. You
I
find
can try.
barrels.
Yeah,
You also
okay.
find these really long mahogany planks.
Ooh, my
16.
pocket.
24,
investigation?
Nat 20.
Oh crap, Camilla!
Nice.
You
Yes?
trip, and actually your foot goes through a false bottom, and you find gold.
Ah! I'm rich!
Do you shout that?
I got a 16.
Sure, but, like, not very loudly. Just enough so that way the other three can hear me.
I'm sorry. Some of the pirates just heard you and said, "Oh, loot! Excellent! That'll be perfect for dividing. This has made the whole trip worth it." And they
I
start.
don't care that much as long as I still get some.
They start taking the money and stuff, and putting it into a bag and start taking it on deck. Jason, you rolled a 16. You said.
Yeah.
But for 16, you do not, unfortunately, find any of your special candy bars. You find a lot of food,
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
And you also find a surfboard. A mahogany surfboard with all these strange markings carved into it.
You look at it and it's just, you're not supposed to be here.
Claire, what'd you roll?
I got it. What was it? Sorry, I did my calculations on my phone because I'm tired. I got an 11,
11.
which is not great.
You break open a crate and find a bunch of what look to be stuffed animals.
Oh, joy.
I want to go back. I want to go back up top and ask them where they got this stuff from.
So everyone else got gold or food, and I got stuffed animals.
Yes.
I'll trade my gold. I'll share my gold for some stuffed animals.
They're Claire.
Okay, I can do that.
They're adorably cute.
Because it makes me feel slightly better, but not by much.
And they're
I
all
told you, I'll give
and they're
you
all
some
sea
gold.
creatures too. I might add.
Oh, well then that makes okay. That's 100% better. But yes,
Yeah.
I
Like,
will.
most of
I
the-
will
like,
swap
we're
some.
talking sea turtles, adorable little orcas, adorable little sharks, the adorable kid's octopus.
Claire, half my gold for half your stuffed animals.
Sounds good, but none of the sharks. I will give you one shark though.
You
Okay.
the
guys
rest are mine.
take the stuffed animals onto deck. One of the pirates say, "Oi, everything on deck for equal division," or what people want,
Huh.
And if it's not for equal division, you can keep it. He
Does
looks at
anyone
the
want a
stuffed
stuffed
animals
animal?
and goes, he just goes, "What the devil is this?" He chops into
They're
a,
stuffed animals.
he chops into a,
Adorable
Yeah.
plushies.
It's a rhinoceros.
He chops into one of the
They're sea
adorable
animals.
plushy like a fish, like an adorable plushy tuna, and just goes, ugh! Pah, pah. It throws it back. It's like, oh, you can't eat this.
It's cotton.
Cotton?
Yeah, it's cotton. It's a stuffed animal.
Not real.
It's a toy.
Toys.
They're not real animals.
Bloody toy. Who
It's
ships
for
toys?
hugging.
Well, it's like
We do.
what would you
Shut.
call it? You guys called it a poppet. It's like a poppet in your
Hey,
your,
I wanna
your
roll
lingo.
perception. I want to roll perception.
Yes, roll perception, Jason.
I use the physical dice.
And what'd you get?
13.
13. What are you looking for?
Why are the stuffed animals and surfboard here?
Everything is stamped to. It says made in Minrothad, bound for Irindi.
Oh, these are like mass
Okay,
produced
so not made in America.
for Vietnam or China or Mexico
Or Bangladesh.
or Germany.
So yes. Anyway,
I'm
so the
sorry.
thing. So
Wait, y'all still there? I just missed what you said.
Yeah, no.
all right. So those of you
Here.
who went to the captain's cabin, roll investigation or perception. Let's go investigation.
Natural 20.
Oh wow.
17.
All right, Douglas, you find
Oh,
the ship.
Sam, you're with me?
Yeah, Sam's with you.
Oh. So what did I
Douglas,
find?
you find the key to the captain's safe and the logbook, along with the account books.
Mr. Snan, make sure that these don't get damaged.
Sam, there's also a strange chest, which has no physical opening. It has a slight seam around the side, but there's no latch or anything. But you can't open it. Sam, this is what you feel like is drawing to you.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's magical?
Yeah, I believe it may be magical.
Oh, wait, I have a spell. I think I can use this. Yeah, I do. Frank, sorry, Henry.
Yes?
I am going to cast Detect Magic.
All right. It is the box itself is magical, and there's something that is blindingly powerful inside. Like it is like you do detect magic, and it's radiant.
Ah! The magic it blinded me.
It seems not to like you.
How are we gonna get this open?
Whatever is inside doesn't like you.
Like just him in
Oh, God.
particular,
Yeah.
people in general.
It belongs to the dolphin.
Do either of you want to
Uh,
roll Arcana?
Hey.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
that's another 17.
Sam, you realize the thing
That
can be opened
is-
with by magic, by just simply touching. If you're magically, or if you have basic, literally, it just works by you touching it, and it opens.
I will touch
Do
the
you have magic,
chest.
Sam?
The chest comes
Go for it,
open,
Sam.
and inside is an ornate sword. The
I
blade,
take the sword.
it is a long sword that is seemingly blessed. There
I take the
is
sword.
a grail on the pommel and on the blade.
Ooh, present that to the captain. I'm gonna go.
Or you
can
could just
give me a
keep
hand
it.
Trying to find.
Yeah, I'm thinking of keeping the sword.
Yeah, I would.
I'm not
keep
gonna
it if
touch
I
it.
were
That's not like. I'm gonna go try to find a safe.
All right. So wait a minute, Sam, you touched the sword. You said.
Yes.
All right. 1 moment. It's trying to load. Don't you hate it when you have an audio cue and it doesn't, and then the computer decides to be silly?
Wait, are we supposed to be hearing music?
No.
Oh, good.
The music's loading. Here it is.
Well, Sam, we found a magical sword.
Sam,
and-
you just suddenly hear in this French accent, "That is what sacred I shall protect, to defend the innocent, to do battle in the name of liege and lady. When the clarion call is sounded, I shall join in battle against the foes of evil. Honor is all, chivalry is all. Rejoice, for the knights of the Round Table and the realm of Longreed shall be your shield. Semper Vinci Veritas."
Yeah, Nicole?
And then the
Did
music
you
fades.
hear anything?
That's the only thing you hear in your head.
You okay, Sam?
I just heard someone speaking.
Oh, I think you found something that maybe we should not have our hands on.
No, I think we should keep it safe out of the hands of the pirates.
Yeah, keep that thing. What did it say?
There's something about Knights of the Round Table
Something in
Arthur?
French.
and some French.
Arthonium? Huh, what's that doing all the way out here? Well, I'm gonna go help try to find the safe. Maybe we can find money.
You do find the safe, by the way.
Henry, I'm gonna go try to. Oh, I'm gonna open.
Inside,
Open it.
you find several bags of money and a bag of pearls, black pearls.
I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna hide it.
Are you sure you want to conceal part of a bounty from buccaneers?
Oh no, I'm gonna hide it and I'm gonna give it to the captain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not because that's something suspicious. So the captain might know what it is.
Right.
Either the captain or the other guy, but I don't want the idiots messing with it.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
who are you
Captain-
calling idiots?
Or Dampier.
Not you guys.
You're talking.
The
He's referring to.
pirates, the other guy.
Yeah. He's referring to probably Sawkins, the
So,
bald guy
I'm
with the
gonna-
axe, who blew up half the ship with a broadside, and who nearly ate Swan about an hour before this happened.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking logically. So we're gonna start grabbing everything. Maps. Ooh, can I try to find a map?
Yes, you can.
Investigation. Henry.
Yes.
Henry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can read you.
All right, so I'm gonna go try to find a map.
All right.
I rolled a investigation. That would be a 21.
Oh, you find a map of the world. You also find several really good navigation charts that are marked in your D&D character spoke Elvis, right?
Yes,
Yes, he
that is
spoke
one of
Elvis.
my languages.
You are able to understand the writing and as clearly as you would English or Cajun French.
Okay, let's have a read here.
And
Mr. Sam,
Yes.
it's a complete map
go
of the
grab the captain.
And you know what? I wasn't expecting on doing this early, but I will post actually what map you see in your. Here is the map.
Now this,
If this will load,
Let's see
why aren't you
here.
loading?
Doesn't like you.
Mr. Sam, I recommend we grab the captain, the navigator, and the other guy.
Dampier's the navigator, the nerd guy.
Dampier. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the same thing. Okay, sweet.
Dampier.
Good news, Sam. You only have to have two people.
All right,
So
Well, we
after
found things.
here is the. All right, please load. All right, in production picks is the map that you guys have found.
Oh,
The heck
sweet
kind of world is
heavens.
that?
So where are we?
You are near just south of Alcove Island. You're in between Utter Island, Alcove, and Honor.
Okay, I see where we are.
yeah.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, so we're gonna need the captain. The captain's definitely gonna have to see this.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, it seems like we may have found a way to the nearest island, so we don't starve to death.
This island does not look
Or
like...
eat the captain.
This map does not appear to be from Earth.
No, it's in Elvish.
Yeah.
This is weird.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I don't think we're in LA anymore. That's a good thing.
In this
I don't
era,
think we're-
LA is actually really good in this era.
Yeah. Yeah, but in a few years, they ain't gonna turn out well for anybody. Well, Sam, I think we may have found ourselves to get us a promotion.
Indeed we did. Wizard.
So, Sam, did you put the sword in your belt, or
I'm gonna start.
did you put it back in the chest and are holding the chest?
I put it in my belt.
Alright.
And I quickly bind the sword to me.
Yes, you can.
Alright.
You come onto deck and find Swan still standing on the main deck next to Dampier, who says, Captain, this vessel seems to be originally a carrack. Something built in this, almost in the Old English fashion. This vessel is unusual, if anything out of date. It's clearly not Spanish. But it's never like anything I've seen before. The wood is different, and she is a carrack, but the flag, the soldiers, the longbows, it's as if we are in uncharted waters, but it's as if there's another European great precursor empire out here.
Captain Swan,
Only
Yes.
that was so impossible.
we have found a map inside the captain's quarters.
He looks at it and goes, By the thunder, the lost continent of Atlantis!
Why, what part of that says Atlantis?
I'm
No,
sorry, Atlantis?
He can't run. You realize he can't read Elvish.
Oh,
Oh,
I can read Elvish.
wait,
Give it here.
wait. I have
You guys
a
are in the
funny,
hold, remember?
I have a funny.
Yes?
Right, I'm still.
Yes, Captain Swan. We found Atlantis.
Atlantis is in the Pacific. Who'd have thought? There's an entire great kingdom out here in the Pacific. And then you just see Dampier just look back like, and mouth, Pacific? I think we're in the Pacific. He just gives like Swan the side eye.
Wait,
It was supposed to be
can I
in
speak some
the
Elvish?
Atlantis was supposed to be in the Atlantic.
Wasn't it supposed to have disappeared off the coast of northern Africa?
Don't
Swan
worry
somewhere
about it. We
over
Well,
can figure that
perhaps
problem
Homer
later.
was wrong.
No, I believe we are
course Homer was
nowhere
wrong.
near the Pacific nor Atlantic.
Then where
Hey
are
man,
we?
just let the man have his moment.
And Dampier says, Captain, the arch
apparently-
possibly took us to the either center of the earth or maybe another realm entirely. Maybe like the Vikings.
I believe we're in
Asgard or
another realm
Midgard.
entirely. I don't think we're there. We're in a place near somewhere called Ireland. Ireland? I don't know how to say that.
You believe it's pronounced Irendi.
We are near a place called Irendi.
Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't take that as Iran.
Iran has
No,
not
no,
actually
no.
does not exist
Well,
in this
Iran-
era. It's still part of Persia.
Oh,
Yeah, it would be Persia. Oh, Captain, I found these. These look like they might be something. I don't know what they are. I hand him the black pearls.
He goes, thank you. This will help alleviate the crew. And he throws it in the pile with the rest of the other loot.
Ah, darn
Lovely.
it. I don't know, Captain. Do you think that's a good idea?
Equal division.
Told you
Anybody
not
It
to
might be
Consider-
magical.
Anybody caught concealing part of loot of the hull of a ship or town or of a battle shall suffer death. It's written in the rules.
Hey, I wasn't trying to hide it. I was keeping it for you because I don't know. It could have been very important.
Well, thank you for honestly reporting your findings.
Hey, you're
Isn't
welcome.
that a little
you know,
extreme?
I've been crazy,
Well, it's how,
man.
well, how
You know,
else do you
at
think?
first I was not.
Swan turns to you, Claire, and says, "Well, how else do you think we keep a line of individuals who know what killing's all about in line?"
I mean, I feel like that's a bit extreme, though. Death? I mean, you could leave him on a deserted
Please,
island,
pirates have
you
a
know?
code. They're
We
not
just
as
shoot
barbaric
that. We
as
honestly
you.
just shoot whoever's.
I thought the code was guidelines.
No, it's vital to the accompaniment of a buccaneering vessel.
I got told it was more like guidelines. But maybe I'm wrong.
I believe you are mistaken. Now, maybe in the French ships or the Dutch seabeggars, but certainly not in English vessels.
I want to
Interesting.
imitate him and talk to her. Of course, not in English vessels.
You see? Swan says, exactly, lad.
You're only on one health. You're still very weak. I would refrain from mocking us any further.
I'm mocking you? You think I'm scared of you? You're scared to kill people.
Can I push Jason just a little to see if he teeters?
Yes. Jason, roll Dex at disadvantage.
Oh dear.
I got a nat 20!
Okay, Jason, did you roll?
No. I roll anyway.
All right, unless you roll a nat 20.
I got a 10.
Jason just teeters to the deck, like in like something of a cartoon, just clunk.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to teeter you that much. I just thought you would
See,
sway a
exactly
little.
my point. You're proving my point.
What, that you can't fend for yourself right now?
You
Come
couldn't be
forward
mocking
and help
us?
us divide the spoils. Dampier comes forward, and after a couple of hours of accounting and some arguing, the spoils are divided. These stuffed animals are not considered and are about to be thrown overboard. Before Claire, I presume you stop
Wait,
No,
them.
we want them.
We'll take them.
Okay. They'll go in your cabin.
Perfect.
Yay.
And the surfboards are... They were like, oh, do we chop these up for wood? Do we use them to repair the ship?
Yeah,
Wait.
sure.
Jason, if you
I don't know how to
use
do
it to start a
You-
fire, I would.
I don't know. Wait. Is there anything we could do with the surfboards if we keep them? Other than
I have an
surfing,
idea.
obviously?
Speak up, Jason.
Captain,
Yes.
Of what?
here, Jason, you
Is
go
there
first.
anything we can do with the surfboards if we keep them?
Douglas,
Yeah,
other than
I have an
cooking?
idea we can do.
Douglas, speak up.
I have a very good idea of what we can do with these things.
What
Yes.
can we do?
Pretty much, we put a long rope to the back end of the ship, and while it is sailing, we ride behind it, and it's a lot of fun.
But what happens when they fill up? Won't the sharks eat them? I mean, sharks are following the ship, and you see sharks orbiting the back of the ship.
We
Wait.
make
We
the
can do that as
president's
like a
game for
punishment.
entertainment.
We can use that as like a
I
punishment.
feel like that's... Yeah.
That's
Well,
when you see
It's not fun to do. It's fun to watch.
that's when you see Sawkins taking one of the surfboards and hammering some nails through it onto the bit of the railing that got burned.
I mean, I agree with that. We should use it to fix the boat.
Yeah, we gotta use some of this.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
fix the ship.
And one of them gets
That's
bolted to the port, and one of them gets, okay, look at the illustration of the Cygnet. So you guys see the front where all that fancy scroll work is? And the figurehead of the swan?
Yes.
A couple of those just get bolted instead of the ribbings into the scroll work.
You know what? That's perfect.
And one gets sawed in half to
Cowabunga, dude.
become a new gun door for the forward guns.
I love their ingenuity.
So, you all receive 10 gold,
Nice.
20
money.
20 silver, and one pearl worth 100 pieces, 100 silver.
So 10 gold, 10 silver, and 1 pearl.
Worth 100 silver.
Okay. Just wanted to put in my
110
notes.
silver.
Yes.
Okay.
But the pearl is a separate trade item, and you'd have to barter for the price of it.
So it would be
Cap-
110 silver or just 10 silver.
Captain,
10 silver and a pearl, parentheses, worth 100 silver.
I'm a
Okay,
gold.
I'll just add that separately.
Yes, Swan says.
So, I think I'm one of the only people that knows how to read these maps.
Yes.
If you get time, I can make a alphabet to help Drapnir and yourself learn them.
Splendid. Dampier, get with Dampier and work with him on that. He's very much a man of science. Yes, sir, I am, says Dampier.
Do
As
you know how to speak Elvish?
Yes, I will learn how to speak this, whatever language of these, strange elves, he says, with disdain as he kicks one of the bodies.
They're elves, or if you want to insult them, call them pointy ears.
20 years. I shall remember that. You also notice that these elves have a slight cyan tint to their milk white skin. There's also there's also a good deal of humans of mixed races aboard.
Are they slaves?
No, they are. Each one is wearing a uniform and seem to be pretty loyal.
All right, well, that's good.
They also all wear the same emblem, and they were fighting as. They were fighting. They were trying to man. They were sailing the ship as the elves were fighting.
Well, that's good. At least the elves don't have slaves.
Did you say that out loud?
Or at least elves. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Say it out loud.
One of the elves goes, "Of course we don't have slaves.
Absolutely.
How? It's horrible for the economy. No, indenturement is so much better."
Oh
He's
dear.
not wrong.
Oh. I throw him overboard. I feel like that's an insult, especially to my kind.
Yes, you can.
Yay! Wait, I have a better idea.
What?
And it's quite creative.
What?
Remember how I said we attach the rope to the back of the ship and let him surf?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's do that!
Yes.
All right. Well,
Because what is it called? What's the actual sport called? I'm trying to think of it.
anyway,
It's like, yeah.
Water skiing?
Yes, there we go. Thank you.
wakeboarding actually, because it's with a
I
board.
just said that.
Wakeboarding and water skiing. Let's have some fun.
All right. The Cygnet cuts the grapples, and once more, despite the odds now of several surfboards making up the railing, scrollwork, and a couple bits of the planking on the side. Oh, this is getting ridiculous.
This poor guy. He's got to deal with our insanity.
Oh, we have.
He's gonna die because of it.
Honestly, I might not go back to LA. I might stay
All right.
here.
Don't you
Sorry,
have parents?
I need a moment. This is just so wrong that I gotta. Once more, the Cygnet sets sail. You all get a long rest and sails into the night. That evening, Swan and Dampier call you, Douglas, into the captain's cabin.
Oh, Captain! Now, what is up, my friends?
The captain goes, good evening. Here, help Mr. Dampier chart our course.
Okay, let's have a look here.
You do not need to roll for this because you speak Elvish. You're just helping Dampier translate while he does the math.
All right, here, damn near, this might help you out a bit.
Dampier rolled a 21 on his nav check.
All right, thank goodness.
And
I'm gonna pull out of my journal the Elvish alphabet.
All right.
All right, here you go. Here you go. This should help us.
Swan
So,
basically says, I want you to make course for the capital of Irendi.
okay, so that would be. I can't. Hang on, I can't zoom in on this thing. Hang on, let me see what I can do here.
It's the Red City. It's due
Okay.
west of you guys.
Yeah, because it's like really blurry. So okay, understood, Captain. We shall set sail.
Dampier manages using a lot of the star charts captured on the Minerthad ship. Also managed to get a position fix.
All right.
So, let's see.
So I don't.
Oh shit!
What's wrong?
The next day, in the forenoon watch, as you guys are lazing on deck, somebody says, suddenly the lookout says, "Smoke on the horizon!"
Uh-oh.
It looks like a volcano.
Somebody's having a barbecue.
Or a bonfire.
I'm trying
What's the difference?
to find the correct piece of music because I didn't expect one of these to show up this early.
Oh no.
Where is it? No, I do not need the dinosaurs. That's later.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Edit that out. Oh gosh.
You just love it when the DM drops random facts while he's looking for something else.
That's the greatest, isn't it?
Ah, here it is. Perfect. Can you hear the music?
Nope.
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 One moment.
Oh, plus, guys, you got to remember, in this era, we don't have the Geneva Convention.
Wait, and these guys don't know that dinosaurs
I did look
exist.
that up. Actually, I looked that up so that way you two couldn't mess it up. It actually came out after 1983, so
You think I
you
read
don't
that
know it
back?
exists.
Ugh,
Good news. I fixed the music. There was supposed to be music and sound effects the whole time, but now can you hear the music?
Oh.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
I don't hear anything.
Now I can.
All right.
I don't, but that might be an issue on my end.
Right. In production pics, you see something starting to take form. It looks almost like a moving black island with black smoke pouring from the stack. It's on your guys' starboard beam. The lookout says, Swan says, "What is it?" The lookout says, "Can't quite make it out, Captain. It looks like a moving island." Who wants to go aloft with a spyglass and try and figure this out?
I'll take a look.
Alright, Douglas? Jason?
I want to look.
So, Jason and
What are we
Douglas,
rolling for?
roll perception as you guys are in the crow's nest with spyglasses trying to figure out what this thing is.
I rolled a 6. Wait, I have an idea.
What?
Elf.
I rolled a thing for being a ranger.
Speak up.
I have a thing I can use at being a ranger.
Yeah.
So it's called primeval awareness.
Primeval.
Primeval. How far is this thing from me?
Couple miles.
Okay, when we get within 1 mile of this bad boy, I'll be able to do something.
Alright.
I rolled a 16 for perception.
Alright, Jason?
I got a 12.
Jason, this thing is this big black shape with water rushing down the side, spewing black smoke coming for you guys.
Ooh.
Douglas! You, with your perception check, make out paddle wheels.
Is that what I think it is?
It's a black thing, and you notice red little pennants, and almost what look like towers from the sails.
Is that a steamship? I want to yell down to the captain.
Alright.
Captain!
Aye!
A couple miles out, unknown ship. It looks to be armored and steamed power.
What? You hear Swan's voice visibly crack. An armored ship? That's ridiculous. An armored ship doesn't exist. You see Dampier
Huh?
You guys see Dampier on deck sweating furiously.
I hope it's not the HMS Dreadnought. That would not be a fun day for anybody.
You notice it's smaller than the Dreadnought. It looks almost more arcane and
Is it an
old-fashioned.
iron? What the heck is this?
This thing gets within 1 mile, and you guys start making outlines of what appear to be towers and parapets.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Primeval Awareness.
Alright, what does the thing do?
So, as an action, you can expend one ranger slot, pretty much a spell slot, to sense any. God, I can't say this word.
Aberrations, celestials,
Yes. Dragons, elementals,
fiends,
stay within 1 mile of you.
Okay. You do actually notice that there is something magical about the vessel's boiler.
Must be an elemental in there. I'm gonna yell down.
That's when you guys see this thing coming for you.
Oh.
Looks like a floating castle.
That's kind of cool.
The thing is coated in iron.
It's an armored castle.
And you see these little nozzles come out the side. They look very thin and long.
Wait, guns?
floating castle.
I believe those are guns.
Are there guns?
Well,
And oh, you guys, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
That's when you hear, "In the name of the Kingdom of Irendi, heave to and prepare to be boarded." From the aft turret, you just see whoosh from the entire right side facing with you, this whoosh of fire and napalm.
coming!
No, it's the side facing away from you guys is just whoosh, and the sea itself is afire. The pirates are screaming in terror.
Well, that's not good.
Boy, you know something's wrong when the pirates are afraid.
Yeah. The large iron paddle-driven ironclad castle moving thing comes to a stop. Swan, realizing this thing can spew, you hear Stampier just shout, "My God, Greek fire!" Do any of you want to roll a history check?
I'll do
Yeah,
it.
okay.
I'll roll a history.
Alright,
I rolled a 12.
Sam with
I got a
advantage.
20.
What'd you get, Douglas?
Unnatural
20.
21.
That's still a 12.
Alright, any
Out
of
of
you,
10.
anybody who rolled 12 and above, you know Greek fire is basically ancient napalm.
Nice.
Wait.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Swan just goes, "Heave to, please." No! The rest of the crew are absolutely just terrified. Do you guys want to stop the ship and obey the order of the fire-spewing
Yes.
ironclad?
I feel like that might be wise for
let's
anybody.
stop the ship.
Let's stop the ship.
We should stop them.
Alright. You guys bring
Kind of just want to stare at it. It's pretty.
You guys bring the Cygnet to a halt, and the ironclad, steel spewing smoke from the stack comes alongside. Coming aboard, you guys see what looks to be you know what? Sam. And
Yes.
who else would be very educated among the group?
Not me.
For military wise,
Geography.
Like in what?
I guess I would be because I'm a ranger.
Alright.
I'm also a ranger, so probably me.
Sam, Douglas, Camilla, and if you so desire, Claire, roll.
Okay.
Or
I got it.
history
15.
or
That's a
geography.
natural 20.
Sam,
Damn.
this guy
Oh.
looks like a Maori from New Zealand wearing a long Royal Navy officer's coat from the 19th century.
I got a 16.
Camilla, this guy
Oh.
to you looks like something Polynesian.
I got a
I
17.
got a 17.
Those who rolled 17, he looks either native Hawaiian
Yep.
or New Zealander, like a Maori. You also recognize the jacket as some form
Nice.
of naval uniform.
I'm gonna just keep looking at him through my spyglass. I'm not gonna raise my rifle.
Yeah, that'd be wise, as you notice the little nozzles on the side of the ironclad are trained towards the Cygnet.
Yeah, Beth's gonna shoot me.
Yeah, the officer comes aboard. And Swan...
Oh.
Some of the pirates have their hands in their cutlasses. Swan waves them aside and says, good afternoon. I am Captain Charles Swan of the Cygnet. We are honest merchantmen, I swear. And we are honestly new to these waters, and we're trying to find the main port of Irindi. Would you happen to know where that is? The man just looks and says, why are you talking like that? In perfect English. Oh,
Because he's racist, I pipe up helpfully.
well, all are welcome in Irindi, providing you aren't pirates or causing trouble.
Yes. Because we're perfectly
Yeah.
honest business people.
Noble people.
Did you guys say that out loud?
Yes, I said that out loud.
No,
Jason, roll deception,
I would like-
please.
What?
I like to cover Jason's mouth with my hand.
Too late.
I spit on your hand. What am I rolling for?
Deception.
Deception. Ooh! 24.
He goes, oh really? Where do you hail from? Where does this vessel make port?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Is that in Aphasia? Swan just goes.
Somebody else answer.
Swan says, we are from London. It is a place on one of the other continents. We are currently on a voyage of exploration and mercantile ventures, exploring new trade routes. Oh my gosh.
What?
Swan just rolled a nat 20 on his persuasion.
Deception? Oh, his perspective. Well,
He
it bought
goes-
it hook, line, and sinker, I'm guessing.
Yes. And the man goes, well, I can see why then your earlier comment was a bit offhand. Would you mind following us into Irindi? We can escort you there ourselves. Swan goes, yes, we'd be delighted for the military escort, especially considering there are pirates crawling through these waters, from what I hear. Very dreadful people. In fact, they claim to disguise themselves as from the nation of Minrothad, I think is what they're called. The captain goes, ah, yes. What the hell, Swan? What the hell? What the hell? It's not a nat 20, but it's a
Happened.
dirty 22.
Awesome.
The man goes, oh,
That's good for
We
us.
shall now
That's good.
refer to him as the silver-tongued serpent.
yeah, Swan, the man just goes, oh, very well then. Yes, we'll keep an eye out. What does the ship look like? Well, he said, well, it looks like a merchant carrack, it's got some mizzenmast damage. And they like pretending to be a vessel in distress. The man says, oh, very good. Follow us in. The man leaves, goes back to his vessel, and Swan says, right, we have escort. These proud individuals will take us to their leader, their capital. The massive, monstrous, ironclad fire ship sets sail and heads off in line ahead, leading the way. Swan says, Make sail! Lively there now. We will not be burned alive today, thank the Lord. The Cygnet sets sail once more. Dampier is... You guys see Dampier furiously scribbling in his journal a really rough schematic and a 17th century illustration of the fire ship. So, what do you guys do after that?
Stare at
Nice
Swan in
doodle.
disbelief that actually worked.
Swan says,
I'm gonna come down, and I'm like, oh no.
Swan just smiles to you.
This'll be fun.
Swan, you.
Swan smiles to you, Camille, and says, well, how do you think I got a merchant license from the Duke of Gloucester? Now, if only
Assumed that you stole it.
No. He agreed to finance the voyage, and he's who I'm in hock to. He says casually. Now, if only this worked. Now, if only my persuasion worked on my wife.
I would like to face palm and walk away.
Swan is standing on the quarterdeck triumphantly. If you're wondering, Swan has a +4 to charisma.
Oh, that's nothing on mine.
Yes, but for a fat
That's
London
nothing on
merchant.
mine.
Anyway,
Natural abilities.
Swan managed to make... The ship sets sail. And... Alright. So, you guys have another long rest. What do you guys do that evening? What is the conversation around the mess table?
I'm wondering where we are.
I'm just kind of confused.
I mean, we
I
obviously
go-
hopped
If I
dimensions,
may-
but
I go to the. I'm
where
talking
are
to the
we? What
nearest
world is
pirate.
this?
What'd you say? Sorry, Jason cut out for a moment. What?
I'm talking to the pirate closest to me, asking if he knows about Pac-Man.
The man goes, what is Pac-Man?
Okay.
Is it some sort of laborer?
I guess you could say that.
No. What race is it?
Yellow.
Oh,
Yellow. What is yellow? I've never heard of a yellow
Oh my
race.
god.
He's a little yellow circle guy.
So he's round, is he? He's very fat.
Yes. I guess you could say that. He eats a lot.
Well, I guess you do have to feed laborers a lot. By the way,
Yeah.
these guys, the rather interesting term that Jason just threw out, has not been invented yet. That
What did I say?
you called him yellow, which is a term for Asian.
Oh.
But it's funny because
yeah.
but it's very funny because that these guys predate that term. It's hilarious.
Well, that's good.
Come on.
So
I mean,
I'm
it would
gonna
still
talk
work
with.
because Pac-Man is from Japan, so
That's true.
Anyway, enough the racism
I'm
aside.
gonna-
Let's continue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's stop
sit
being
with
racist.
do I
I'm gonna
get
sit
my
with the
max health
navigator. I'm
then?
gonna just talk with them. I'm like,
All right. So
well,
you
this
talk
is a very interesting. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm talking to Daphne.
I've never heard of quite
Yeah.
a vessel quite like this. Iron plated. I thought it would sink on its own. And fire. It spews Greek fire. Good lord. These men are clearly not savages. They
Yeah,
are,
they got guns.
Perhaps they are some
Well,
I
the
form of
metal
might
will-
be able to.
because the water as a whole is still denser than the metal itself.
Hmm.
It has
Well-
larger mass.
Dampier,
Dampier writes that down in the margins.
Dampier. When I was
Okay, fine.
sensing
Buoyancy is
this
not the
ship,
bad thing. The worst thing to teach them.
All right, what did you say, Douglas?
I discovered that there. Oh, when I was scanning the ship with my magical powers, I sensed something in the boiler room.
What?
That could explain. I can't describe it. but it's something in their boiler.
Some sort
A
of.
boiler, pretty much. It's magic.
Good lord, these must be
That
some.
could explain why the ship not sinking.
I wonder if these. Dampier says, I wonder if these fellows are some sort of leftover precursor race, perhaps.
Nah, guys, it's just science stuff. We got floating
Nah.
fortresses at home.
I don't think so. The only concrete ship I've heard of this was a ship that as Americans built in the war.
Yeah,
Though,
exactly.
though it wasn't as useful as it did, and we set to the fire.
But it did float for a time.
And that actually did float. It actually couldn't float. Eh,
Oh,
But this is something else, Danya. This is something entirely else.
Good lord. What else?
Hopefully,
What else do these secret precursor? What other precursor technologies are here?
well, guessing by how that thing's powered, I would say steam powered.
Do
Pretty
you
much.
think they have radar?
What is steam? And what is radar?
Oh, radar's hard.
Considering we
Ooh,
appear
I
to be in
can't
a land of
think.
magic, would they even need radar?
Well, maybe they have a radar that just runs off of magic instead of science.
If I'm to guess, they have a wizard down there keeping the ship afloat, or something of that sort.
You think the wizard's on their side?
I think it's on their side. Hopefully, they don't kill us. Because do we
Well,
have a wizard?
They could be holding the wizard captive if there's a wizard down there. Maybe more than one wizard.
Nah, I only sense one. I don't know.
Primeval awareness doesn't reveal the creature's location or number, so you
Yeah.
could have just sensed multiple magical presences but been unable to define them.
I would say I really would only sense like one. Because you only sense one presence. You don't sense multiple. You would only sense one because this says it doesn't reveal the creature's location or number. So you would really
Yeah.
only feel one.
All right.
This is quite odd. I'm gonna head back up into the crow's nest and I'm
Alright.
gonna take a look
All right. Roll an
around.
investigation.
Start getting a map on it. Already. Ooh, that's a good number. That is a good number. I rolled a 17.
With your 17, you can pick out that there are men with bows and pikes in the along the parapets. You notice the nozzles, and you notice this thing is steam powered. It has twin paddle wheels, and that it has running lights.
I wonder if they're friendly or not, if I could speak to them.
They are out of hailing range. They are just within hailing range, but they seem to be pretty set on their duties.
I'm gonna yell in Elvish, hello.
Boy. Nobody hears you
Oh.
through the noise of the engine and the thick black smoke.
I'm just gonna write everything down I got in my journal.
All right.
Say whatever the heck. We have found magical people, and I'm pretty sure Jason's gone insane. Talking about someone called Pac-Man?
What do you mean crazy?
That's in his diary. You cannot. Unfortunately, you cannot metagame Jason.
You can't read it, man. My handwriting. Oh, I'm gonna write this all in Elvish.
Oh wait, I'm the crazy one. You're the one.
I'll still
writing
be able
in
to
made-up
read it, by the
language.
way. I know Elvish. So if
right.
you give
I'm
it to
making
me,
it
then
to-
I can read it.
I'm gonna make it into redneck Elvish.
So wait, it's just Cajun French in Elvish script.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's hilarious. The next day, the lookout shouts on the dawn the next morning, "Land ho!" A great land comes onto the horizon. And you go. And oh gosh, blast! I hate this thing. Wish I could have my pictures just queued up in advance where I could just press a hotkey and just get them taken care of. All right. you guys see that.
Oh my.
Ooh, pretty.
It
Oh.
looks
That's what I was about to say. It looks gorgeous.
Wonderful.
It looks tropical. There are trees everywhere. There is a bustling harbor of vessels of all descriptions. From old school, ancient-looking Roman war galleys and Roman merchant ships to sea cogs, Viking ships, schooners, caravels, and a couple of what appear to be late 18th century sailing vessels. There's even a large Spanish Manila, something that resembles a Spanish Manila galleon in the harbor.
Oh, this ain't good.
Go, are we sure we're not on Earth?
I don't believe so. Either that or we traveled back in
This
time.
isn't like any Earth we know.
A canoe, a large canoe comes up alongside, and a man in traditional Native Hawaiian dress comes up and says, "Ah, is this the Cygnet?" Swan says, "Yes." "Well, I am the pilot, the harbor pilot. We will be taking you into the anchorage today. Will you pay the fee in advance or at the customs house?" Swan says, "How much is the fee?" 50 gold. Swan sort of like looks sideways and reaches into his coat and says, "In advance, 25. The rest will be paid later." "This is acceptable," the man says. "All right, everybody, roll sailing checks, please."
What's the sailing check?
Dexterity, and you guys are proficient in this.
13.
I got a
Good.
15,
Oh,
which is plus
nice.
2 is 17.
17.
17.
Oh, wow.
Actually, wait. No, 19.
Camilla?
9.
Camilla, you fumble with the lines a bit and are a little bit underfoot. The men just sort of snarl at you a little. The rest of you have gained a lot of experience at sea and have managed to douse the ship, sails and taken the ship. Laid before the ship is a great tropical paradise. And you guys see what appears to be a almost medieval-style billboard strung between two palm trees that says, "Welcome to Irendi. Paradise awaits."
Why does this sound like Shrek?
Shrek hasn't been invented yet.
I know it hasn't, but I'm saying. A little out of character, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like far, far away almost to your eye.
Yeah. That's yeah.
The Irendi fire ship goes into what appears to be a reserved naval anchorage, and a customs and quarantine boat comes over.
They have customs?
Yes. Customs! His and Her Majesty's Royal Irendi Customs. Swan says, "Customs and pilotage? In the feckin' Pacific?" Like, Swan is, like, taken aback by all this. He's trying to keep his composure, but he can't comprehend. The buildings look better than London. This is, like... Swan's preconceived notions are right now in tatters.
Good.
He says, wait, are those guns?" The customs officer says. "Yes," Swan says. We'll be right back. Stay right here." The customs boat rows away very quickly. And a contingent of the Irendi military come aboard, and they look... You guys know the traditional Maori warriors?
Yes.
They look like that, and they are armed to the teeth, except their weapons are steel.
Oh.
And some of the men are really hesitant, starting to reach for swords, and Swan says, "Hold!" And they have with them what appears to be this individual. He's very old, very regal looking, dressed in this beautiful parrot feather cape and the other traditional Hawaiian garb. And he's carrying a little red war idol. And he goes, okay, this is the ship with the guns. He goes to Swan and says, excuse me, sir, your ship's origin and destination. Swan says, Cygnet, late of London, voyage of exploration for the Duke of Gloucester. Oh, wow. The man believes Swan. He nods and goes, very well. I understand, though, that guns are come from the Red Coast and carry the Savage Curse. And the Red Curse. We have to be careful. And the man basically does some chanting, holds up the roll idol, and then he visibly is taken aback. And the men say something in a language none of you recognize. And he goes, so it seems your guns are free from the Red Curse, as are your men. So, welcome to Irindi. Feel free to enjoy our facilities and trade in our markets. Enjoy yourselves, spend your money, and carry yourselves back home. Have a wonderful day. And he leaves along with the men. As you guys look out upon this beautiful tropical port, what do you guys say or think?
Do you think they have
think it's
slot machines?
Pardon? One at a time. Camilla?
Do you think they have
think it's
slot
beautiful.
machines?
Camilla?
I think it's beautiful.
Does anybody say anything to Jason's comment about the slot machines?
Oh,
I roll my eyes and I think about the fresh fruit we might be able to get at the market.
I try to push Jason over again.
You do not succeed.
why?
Damper comes up to Jason and says, what's a slot machine?
Oh, this is.
And with that, we'll end the session.
Poker?
Really? Oh.
Wow.
We'll end the session with Damper going, what is a slot machine, with his notebook held out?
No, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Stop it.
Yes.
No.
Do it.
Cover his mouth. Cover his mouth.
That concludes this episode of the Cygnet's Fantastic Voyage. What trouble will Captain Swan get our players into in this tourist trap of Irindi? What trouble will our players get themselves into? Will they ever actually get home? Find out next time on the Cygnet's Fantastic Voyage. You have been listening to 1941 YouTube Radio Pictures. Thank you for listening. I have been your host, Jack. Have a good night, folks. Stay safe.